Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the workshop, the shop, the garage, whatever you want to call it. Today, now, just to make one thing somewhat clear, today it's been a very long time since I have put a video out, and I apologize for that. My life has become extremely busy. So now I'm working my full-time job again, and the project house, and golfing. Today is one of those days that I was supposed to be golfing, but it's kind of crappy out. So I am out here and I'm gonna film some footage. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you do, smash that like, subscribe, all that fun jazz. Let's get into it. Today I am doing a somewhat review, or I wouldn't say a review, I'd say a takeoff of a product that is here that you can buy in Canada, at Canadian Tire, and it's for sharpening your hand planes, your chisels, lathe tools. Now mind you, this one doesn't come with the lathe attachment, but I'm sure it can be modified very easily to, or it has it, I haven't really looked. So this is a low speed sharpening system. Now what I do with this, and it's water based, so it's got a little, it's the same as a Tormek. It's the exact same blueprint as a Tormek. It's a 1.5 or 1.6 amp. It spins at 110 RPM, very low spin. It's got a water tray. It's got a leather strapping wheel for doing extra polishing. It's got a little thing. I'll show you. All right, so this is the Canadian Tire version of the Tormek low spinning wheel. Like I said, it has a water tray for water or wet sharpening. I mainly use this to get out the nicks and dings and chisels. I don't use this for a final sharpening system. Like some of my chisels, sometimes, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but sometimes I get an edge, or I hit a nail, or I hit something stupid. And these are the chisels I use in my work van. So they're not gonna be 100%, they're not gonna be perfect. My woodworking chisels are a little different. I will probably just use the hand stuff to tune them up. I will not use this unless it's got a big nick in it. That's the only reason why I use this. It's got a big nick in it. So for instance, this one, it's got several big nicks in it. If you can see the top edge, it's kind of hard to see on camera. But this is a lot faster, way lot faster than doing this manually on, say, a 100 grit stone or sandpaper or whatever. Underneath this is a tile that I use sticky sandpaper on, but this is mainly for taking the big nicks out of it. I'll get it nice and flat, I'll put the correct angle on it, and then I'll take it and I'll use this. So this is a Veritas. What is the Veritas Mark II honing guide? So this is the deluxe guide. It comes with this. It comes with this piece, and then it comes with your plate for everything that you want to mark up. So it's got all your gauges and all that. But this is not a video about this. If you want to see that video, I'll make a video about that. But this is not what this is. This is for this knockoff Tormek sort of deal. I think it works pretty good. I've sharpened quite a few. I've gotten a lot of nicks out of some stuff, and it's worked fairly well. What's the downsides? Well, it doesn't come with the turning tool attachment, so it doesn't have the little thing that you can kind of turn your skew chisels and all that fun stuff with. It comes with one wheel, which is a 220 wheel. I'm fine with a 220 wheel. I'm really fine with a 220 wheel. Like the 220 wheel will be perfect for getting rid of all your nicks and dings and scratches out of this. And then I'll go to my stones and kind of sharpen it from there. So I'll put in the bevel guide or the micro bevel and all that fun stuff. But this is just to get it back flat, no nicks, blah blah blah. It runs 2 speeds, forwards and backwards. Like I said, it's got the leather strap wrapping wheel. It's got, wherever I put it, oh, over there. It even comes with a generous tube of this lapping paste. Not bad. But that's pretty much what comes with this wheel, or with this grinder. It's very low spinning. I can give you a little demonstration. I'll fill the tray up, I'll plug her in and see if I can take some stuff out. Like I said, just to set it up, it's not a big deal to set up. Just set your height with these 2 knobs. You can do frontwards and backwards. And you can also flip it over and do it this way on this one. And on the back side you have an option, oh wait, that's what it is, sorry. So on the front side you have options of having the rods go up and down. On the back side you have an option of rods going in and out. So if that makes any sense. It is a heavy unit. It weighs considerable. Not anything stupid. So I'm gonna fill up the tray, I'm gonna fire it up, and I'm gonna see if I can get this chisel, all the nicks out of it. So, give me a sec. So normally, this piece is about, I think it's $3.79 Canadian at Canadian Tire. I got it on sale for, I think, $1.79. It's just one of those things that is like, oh. It makes my life easier. Like I can get out the nicks on these chisels a lot faster. I don't have to spend all day trying to take out nicks and stuff like that. I can just throw it on here, give it some swipes, you know, spend a little bit of time on it, but not stupid. It's not like, you know, you're rolling on a stone forever and ever. Sorry. Yeah. I'm not a big fan. In here, there's these little guides. They're plastic. There's 2 of them. I'm not a big fan of them. I'm not a big fan of the clamping system because I'm sure at some point it's going to move. But for me, this is not a final sharpening. This is just to get the big nicks out. So if it's just a tune-up, so say I'm taking one of my bigger chisels. This one's nicer, it's got a nice edge on it. Might need a little tune-up. I will not use it on that. This is just for the big nicks. So this is what I use this for. When you initially start it up with a brand new wheel, or even a wheel you haven't used in a while, so say you've been 2 or 3 weeks, it's gonna take a lot of water because stone sucks it up. So runs forward and reverse. It runs at low RPM, and once you have it set up, you just kind of run your finger on the top of it like this, put a little bit of pressure on it, run it back and forth on a stone. Every once in a while you should flatten your stone out. And like I said, there's different stones that you can have for this. I prefer the bigger cutter stone, so 220, probably the lowest I go is probably a 180. Doesn't get hot. I've never used this side of the wheel yet. Then you can just take it off like that. Give it a check. See, I had some big nicks in there and they're starting to go. You can see on the back side, those nicks are starting to go away. On the front side, it's been a very long time since I sharpened this, so I have to, wow. Yeah, so you got that way, then you spin it the other way, depending on what you're sharpening and how you want to sharpen it. Like I said, this is not my primary sharpening thing. That's what I bought the Lee Valley or the Veritas honing guide for accuracy, to get rid of, have my micro bevels, have nice sharp chisels. I am going to upgrade to a trend diamond stone, so the ones that are, what are they, 400 one side and 1000 the other. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to go, because right now I have like crappy sharpening stones. I don't like them. So that's pretty much it for this. It is nice to have something that you don't have to dedicate an entire day to sharpening chisel. Like this chisel goes in my van, and it's for general carpentry. So adjusting doors, chiseling out things to fit in certain things, just that stuff. So I don't want to spend all day, if I have a big nick out of one of my favorite chisels, and have to spend all day doing it. This is quick, maybe an hour max if I have a big nick, depends on how much material I got to take out of it, and that's it. So for American people, I'm not sure if, I'm sure there's a version of this that is not a Tormag. Tormags are good. It's a brand name. You have a big wheel that runs low RPM, and it's got good guides on it. I don't know, I thought I'd just make this video just to give people, there's other options for sharpening besides physical sharpening. Like this is quick for nicks and stuff. So it's been a while since I did a video, and like I said, I apologize for that. It's been hard getting time to myself, so bear with me. I have stuff coming for the Genesis. I have wood on the floor for kitchen doors in my kitchen. I haven't touched it yet. I have a block that's sitting right there on my bench that I need to dovetail, sliding dovetail, so I can put on my big vise. That's another video series I want to do. I want to upgrade, more upgrades on the table saw. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. It's just time. Right now it's time, and it's driving me bananas. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, it's mainly for the Canadian side of viewers. I don't think you can get this brand in the States. I'm sure there's different versions of this. Harbor Freight or any other discount tooler stores might have something similar to this. Is it worthwhile to buy the Tormag? If you like brand names and stuff like that, this was cheap. 170 bucks, and I could sharpen my chisels without spending all day on those stones. So I like it. So that's it. I'm gonna end it here. Sorry for rambling, and I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you next time. Take care.